is a music producer and one of the most sought-after songwriters in the industry, working with such singers as Celine Dion, Pink, and Christina Aguilera. You know her best as the judge on the hugely popular show American Idol. Please welcome Cara DioGuardi. You guys know each other?
We do.
Yes.
We bonded.
Oh,
We had a little bond time.
We did major bonding, yeah.
We
Major
did.
bonding, just
Yeah.
when you met today.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I think we got along well.
Yeah,
though.
we talked about my cousin, we
Yeah.
talked about the show, we went
very
through it
good.
all.
Very good, very
Yeah,
good.
we determined I should be on a cable show. 'Cause
Exactly.
I have a potty mouth.
Oh, really? Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Well, let me ask him now, that can get you into trouble because your dad is running for the United States Senate in New York. How's he doing?
He's doing great. I mean, he's traveling all around New York.
Okay.
He calls me from a different place every day.
Now,
and-
what did he think? I just happened to get my Allure magazine, which
Oh,
is
right.
my Bible.
Because you read that.
And I see this, I mean, you look fantastic.
Okay.
Now, what did, knowing something about Italian fathers, how did that go over?
Well, I actually emailed him before I did it, and he wasn't running then. And I
Okay.
said, you know, Dad, there's this thing I may do. It's sort of naked, but not naked. It's hard
hang
to
on, not
explain.
naked, okay.
Well, I mean, it's not.
You know,
don't
I look for
see-
clothes all
I-
over here, and I couldn't see anything.
You don't see. You don't see.
You see any
boobies
Photoshop
and
in
you
there?
don't-
Is that
you
your
know.
real body or is that somebody else's head? What's that?
No, that's the
What are
real
you
body.
saying?
No
there,
airbrushing?
Samuel? Well, I'm sure there's airbrushing. I don't know.
No, come
There's
on.
got to be.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I checked it. There's no airbrush.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks.
Because when you use the magnifying glass, you can see the airbrush lines, and I didn't see any.
Not a one.
No.
There is. But he never emailed me back. So he
Oh.
just never even mentioned it. And
Oh, so
then,
he- yeah.
you know, so I kind of took that as a oopsie, but then he announced, and I was like, oh God, this is not going to be a good thing when this comes out. But I called him, you know, and I kind of like bit the bullet and said, so Dad, you know, I'm sure you've been getting calls about this naked thing, because people went out, you know, she's naked, she's, you know.
Right.
And he was like, well, you know, yeah, I saw it, but well, it was tasteful. Now, when are you coming home? Like that kind of thing. It was just so awkward,
Yeah, they
so
don't.
bizarre. Like, because we never talked about, I don't think he ever said the word sex, ever.
No.
Like, what? Never.
Italian dads.
No.
My mother determined that my father should tell me about the birds and the bees, and she went out of the house. And my dad couldn't be away because this is exactly what he said. He said, "Birds and the bees. You know anything about that?" And I said, "Yeah, I know a little bit about it." Good. How the Red Sox look? We're gonna do it. Hey, come on, go. And it just, I mean, that was it. That was my whole talk.
My dad thinks I'm still a virgin, I think.
Really?
Yeah, probably. No, I hope he's figured that out, but yeah.
you
Dad,
just
I'm not,
ruined my
just so you know.
fantasy.
But I am married, so
Oh, all right.
that's cool.
Let's talk about American Idol now.
Yes.
Okay. Now Simon's leaving, so you'll be the old guard pretty. Is everybody else staying?
I hope so.
Okay. So we don't know. Somebody could leave. You think?
I mean, you know, as far as I know, everyone's staying, but it's quite a big thing.
Now, do you have any ideas who you think could replace? Not would, but who would you like to see? Who do you think is good?
I was very impressed by Harry Connick Jr. this week.
Oh, now he's really good.
I was very
But you
impressed.
see him, I think, consummate musician, but a true gentleman. He's a real gentleman.
Class act,
That's why he's
all
very
around.
classy. He might have a hard
Very.
time going, oh, I don't see him being mean to people. And that's
But
what people
I
like.
don't know that he needs to be. You know,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
that's what people watch. They want to see him be, they
but-
want to see people's dreams crushed.
Jimmy, that's terrible.
That's why
but
you
I
watch.
don't know that you have to replace him with someone just like
No,
him.
see somebody even meaner. That's what.
God.
Oh,
At least
don't
somebody
pretend
would
like
who
you
would
don't
you
know.
like?
Huh?
Who would you like?
You know who I think could be kind of
Who?
good? I think Elton John. He could be real.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Somebody with an accent.
and,
Yeah, somebody,
and he
somebody else
knows.
with an accent.
He,
It's true. Isn't it like the British accent gives you a license to say things that
Right.
you could never, if I
Right.
said something he said, forget it. I'd be like, get her off.
Yeah.
I said, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this on, bitch. You say bitch?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I said bitch on the
Right.
show, and oh my God, it was like I got
Yeah.
flooded with emails. It's a family show, you know, so.
That's right. But
he
see,
can get
English
away with
people
that.
can say, well, you're a mother, and
Yeah.
it sounds better.
It
in
sounds
English.
lovely. It rolls off the tongue. It's like, it's classy almost.
Now, last night, the youngest idol, what's he, 17?
17.
Ah, that's.
He's
Is that a
young.
surprise to you that he got booted?
I don't think he was the worst of the week, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, All I could think of when they told him was, what a great kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he just stood there, he had composure, he sang the song, and I thought for what he's been through at that age, it was very impressive.
Okay, we have the top 4 here. Give me your impressions here. Let's show the video. Here we go. First one.
Keep that breathless child.
Hardly ever misses a note in terms of pitch, being out of key.
But he was almost kicked. He was saved by you guys.
He was saved, and,
So
and that was a good decision.
So he's probably not in the top 2.
For whatever reason,
All right,
he
let's
keeps
move on.
ending
Let's
up
move on
in the
to,
bottom.
is it Lee? Let's move on to Lee.
Oh, wow. I mean, bluesy, soulful, rock, powerful voice. Could hear it on the radio, very commercial. And now that he's gaining more confidence, I think he's really hitting his zone.
Now, the only female left is it Crystal?
Crystal Bauer.
Bauer.
She's always
feeling
she's had a very, very strong sense of herself
Yeah.
from the beginning. She knows who she is, and she represents that every week. I kind of see her Carole King, singer-songwriter, record, but more blues, more soul.
All right, now the last one is it Casey James? Casey James.
Nothing but blue sky.
Oh, that's the Lamb. That's what I called him this week. It didn't go over too well.
Now he's like the women dig this guy.
Women, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a good-looking guy.
Weren't you flirting with him?
No, I
think-
was not flirting with him.
No, I'm afraid you would be
This-
voted off. They say you were flirting. How many say flirting?
Look, I love my husband, but I'm
Yeah.
not dead. I mean, the
say
guy was
submit.
cute.
Ah!
No, I wasn't flirting with him, but I could say to him, you're a really cute guy.
I go with submitting. Take your shirt off.
First of all, Randy said, "What are we doing
And
here,
yet-
man? Take
and
your
who do you
shirt
got?
off." And then I was like, "All right, take your shirt
You're
off."
not going to
And
tell me your
actually,
pick. I know you're not going to tell me your pick, so we got to go. We got to run
can't
late.
tell you
I
my
know
pick.
you can't.
I can't.
Kara, thank you very
Thank
much.
you
Kara
so
DioGuardi,
much.
be right back with Jason.